What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The drive by Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Podziemski grabs the board. And it's the Warriors' ball. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Van Vliet against Curry. Green inside. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Curry looking around. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Clock at 4. Butler sets a screen for Green. Over Thompson, and it's Green missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Nailed from three-point land.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Curry finds Green. Curry with it. Covered by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 5.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats.
It's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now Van Vliet, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Brooks. Green taking his time here. Shoots over Podziemski. And Green with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 9 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green with a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Green. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Curry against Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Down low. Green against Şengün. To the middle. Now here's Butler. Guarded close. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And the first one drops.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Van Vliet finds Green. Now here's Şengün. For three, Van Vliet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night. Green in the post. Şengün covering.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And that one misses.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he's good on the second. Houston in the lead. Here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. They kick it out to Green. And another three for Houston.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Now Curry. 11 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. Curry with it. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. On defense, Houston. They lead by 7. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. High post shot. Shot's good from Butler.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Hield with a screen on Thompson. Podziemski on the wing. Shot clock at 3. Free throw line jump shot. They kick out to Hield. They set the pick. The second chance effort. They shoot again. Here's Podziemski. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Butler. Hield outside. It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Van Vliet. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
For the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here's Hield. Nothing on the board. From deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. Jackson-Davis hits them both. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Kick out to Adams. To end the cold streak. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 7.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Warriors trail by 3. Butler deciding where to go with it. Jackson Davis finds Butler. And here is Hield. Lets a floater go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, Hield just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender. And eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
Free throw, no good.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
And he sinks the second. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Adams dishes to Green. And it's Green shutting it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And here is Butler. There's the drive. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Outside, Green. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Kuminga. Still yet to score. Now Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. Hield outside. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving it around. Here's Adams. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, that's an expansion of Steven Adams' game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson Davis finds Hield. Throws it up high.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Whitmore. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes, and it's denied. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Adams. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Green. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Here's Curry. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Here's Whitmore, covered by Hield. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That one is off.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
And the second free throw, good. The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. Pass to Hield for the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Rockets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Warriors leading. Payton inside, guarded by Holiday. No good from Payton. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Up top, Şengün. Jackson Davis defending. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with a screen on Hield. Clock is at 3, and it's Whitmore missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Smith, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fast break, here we go. Got a hand on it. Payton against Holiday. Heaton inside. Hasn't made one yet. Smith with the defensive effort. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
It's Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Here's Whitmore. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors leading by 4. In the corner, it's Hield and stolen by Whitmore. Eason finds Holiday. Smith with it. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. From the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Whitmore. Covered by Hield. Basket good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range, and so producing from there, that bodes well.
And he makes the first.
And you know, with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Thompson passes to Smith. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
So it's the Warriors now. 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Green finds Payton. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Easton passes to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Payton kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Van Vliet outside. And here is Şengün. 9 points in the game so far, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooks checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Smith. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. Butler against Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Inside Moody. Thompson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Van Vliet against Green. Pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. The tray. Warriors with the rebound. Now Moody. Scoreless thus far. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Just relentless Jimmy Butler.
Green inside the three-point line. And it's Houston on the break. And Green with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And 11 points for Jalen Green.
Oh, showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Curry with it. 26 points for him. From the line, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Thompson passes to Brooks. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Shot from free throw range, and the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 31.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. His three-pointers off the mark. Rockets are gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Back to Thompson. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Green. Butler against Brooks. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw, good Butler. Rockets trail by 6. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. And another 3 for Houston.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Van Vliet outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
7-foot shot. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pajewski. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jabari Smith picks one up. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajewski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Pajemski hits them both. Rockets trail by 7. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he drives in. Pajemski finds Curry. Butler on the wing. Green with a screen for Butler. Outside for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Moody's shot is off. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Van Vliet looking around. Brooks outside. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 7. Green with a screen on Brooks. Moody the pass to Green. Brooks grabs the board.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Now here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside. 1 second left. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3. Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got 17.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Curry. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Şengün against Curry. On the wing, Green. Outside, Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Just 3 to shoot. From the wing. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Brooks kicks to Green. For 3, Van Vliet. Another shot. It counts. And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Brooks outside. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Şengün, the shot that time, not on target. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Butler. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here is Green. He's got 17. Şengün with the ball. Butler covering. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Thompson. Curry's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Three-pointer, Butler. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston, trailing by 10. Down low and stolen by Butler. Green drives in. Great defense that time from Şengün. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Butler passes to Moody. Butler, a screen on Brooks. Moody, the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Up top, Pajemski. Headed by Green.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And so here is Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. And Green slams it in.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. The 3. They get it back. Green. It's good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Curry with a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 42 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Green. He's got 19.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
For Houston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Green. Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Peyton. Outside, Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. They double-team Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Eason against Peyton. Butler from outside. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Van Vliet. Unloads, and it's Houston with another.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State. Buddy Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Free throw no good for Butler. Rockets trail by 6. Eason passes to Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jackson Davis finds Hield. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. To the inside. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Butler is screen on Green. Green against Hield. Rocket 6. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he gets it back over Eason. And it comes off the front of the rim. Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Green. And so Houston again turning it over. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. And Golden State also making a change. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Warriors leading by 8. Inside, it's stolen by Smith. Green left side. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Here's Hield. Pass to Butler. Here's the floater. Smith with some nice D. And for Houston, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Warriors leading by 5. Down low. Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Whitmore. It's stolen by Hield. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
There's Green with the three, and the three ball is good. Green's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Rockets.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Butler from outside. The answer, Jimmy Butler.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Outside, Green. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler dishes to Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Butler. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Whitmore. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. And so Eason nails both of them. Warriors leading by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
"15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Green against Hield. Green in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 28 points for the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 44.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Holiday finds Smith. Back to Holiday. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Holiday against Curry. Şengün inside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Here's Hield. Pass to Looney. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Free throw good by Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Şengün. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry on the drive. Here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And so here is Houston. They trail by 7. Holiday looking over the floor. Now Whitmore. Now Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Holiday. And so Houston again turning it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Looney. Back to Podziemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Throw good, Podziemski. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 8. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Şengün with the ball. Houston moving the ball around. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks it to Looney. Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. The Rockets pull it in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. They double team Van Vliet. It's stolen. Podziemski with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Smith on the wing. Pass to Eason. Got a piece of it. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. A floater. Steph Curry, what a finish!
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Smith, defended by Kuminga. Smith in the posts. Kuminga on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Curry. Another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. Now here's Curry. Kuminga the pass to Hield. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner. Looney. Off target from the baseline. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Eason. On the wing, Holiday. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. Over Hield. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Holiday. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Now Podziemski. Hield outside. Outside, Kuminga. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuminga's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. On the wing, Holiday. He's defended by Podziemski. Holiday, no one around him. Again, Holiday missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Curry. That free throw missing. Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Hield. He hits the second from the line. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from Butler.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Back to Green. Stolen by Brooks. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
That free throw good from Butler. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Goes up at the stripe and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 19 points for Fred Van Vliet. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Thompson. Fades and shoots. Şengün with the rebound.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Thompson dishes to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Shoots the three. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight. Curry passes to Green. And here is Butler. He's covered by Thompson. Pajemski with it. 6 to shoot. Over Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, but plenty of time to get back in.
Again, the Rockets score.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pajemski with it. Guarded by Green. Inside. Over Şengün. Green, no luck. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Van Vliet against Curry. They kick it out to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Houston now, time running out. And here is Van Vliet. Brooks outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Pushing it up. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Pajemski grabs the board. Pajemski's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Curry against Van Vliet. Şengün, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
1:27 left in the fourth. Curry against Van Vliet. With some arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Moody. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert, but that's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Curry against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Green. Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Baseline J on the way. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 53.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do